Okay, we can get started. Right, let us get ready to go. You look very far away to me this morning. Another year, more struggling with my eyeballs. But let's get you moving. We're going to just get those arms moving. And if you're joining me on the recording, first of the year, hello, nice to see you. So just bring one arm up for me, stretch over to the side. While you're doing that, give these fingers a little wriggle up at the top and then up. And again, give those fingers a little wriggle up at the top. And then you're going to just bring these arms across and out. So just gently stretch in. Just getting those arms moving. And then let your hands come down to your hips, and we are going to come down to your knees and up to standing. So just getting those hips moving, warming up into the backs of your thighs, lower and up, down and lift, down and lift, and again from here down and lift. And then just onto one leg balance. And if you can, give me a little swing through that leg. So we warm up through your hips. So we're up and back. That's it, lift up. And then the same thing to the other side. Bring your knee in and just gently open up that hip. Just warming up. And lower, back down. And then just a side step now. Nice big step to the side. Coming across. And step, big reach. So give it some width on this one. Big reach to the side. So extend yourself this morning just to make that step a little wider. Across and across. And then bring your hands to your bottom and your heels to your bottom. So we just lift up here. Up and lift. And in, and then back to me into a little jog. Not too bouncy just yet. Just up onto the balls of the feet. We're going to shake out through your hands. We're going to just shrug your shoulders, loosen up through the shoulders. And then I want you to bring one arm back. Big swing back. Oh, it's very frosty this morning, isn't it, out there? And then up. And then over to the other side. Come back. And back. Open up through that shoulder. And then we're going to bring the backs of your hands together. Just round out through your back. Open up through your chest and lift. Again from here, bring the backs of your hands together. Round out through your back. Open up through your chest and lift. And again from here, backs of your hands together. Round out through your back. And open up through your chest and lift. And then into a knee. So new year, new program, lift up. I am, for this term, going to try making this program similar to Wednesday's Fit School program that Chris does, but at a Wednesday morning level. So we've got the kind of light version, not light, obviously, like accessible version. So if you wanted to do Chris's class, it would be, I'm getting, brain's not working. Knee lift up, and we're going to push the foot back. Lift, 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 and then to the other side. So we start with that kick, up, 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 and then if you wanted to add a little bit more of a lunge, push that foot back, in, 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 lift, and lift. Good. And then from here, so we are going to come into, bring your feet to about hips width apart, and just take a step back. So we push the foot back, tap, 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 tap. We're coming back. Hold that position. I'm just going to adjust my angle so you can see my feet a bit better. That's it. Tap, tap. And then if you want to with this, you can make it into a backwards stepping lunge. I say want in inverted commas. If you know you should and you can, then take that back into a lunge. So we step back and back, back and back and back and back. Then from here, we're going to bring your hands to your hips, come down to your knees, sit back. So your arms come out in front and then up to standing. So we get the tip, we get the deadlift. Then we bend, arms come out in front, up to standing, hands to your hips. Again, down, bend, arms up and lower. Tip, bend, arms up and lower. Tip, bend, arms up and lower. Tip, bend, arms up and lower. Then from here, I wanted to take it into that kick. So we come up and back. So nice and strong through your body. Lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the same thing on the other side. We're going to lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. Then a big side step. Again, give it some welly, give it some distance as you come across and over. That's it. So big step, big step, big step. So we're using outside of the legs, across, 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 across. Then we come into this little lunge reach. Now, yesterday's little YouTube video on my January challenge was this exercise. So what I want you to do is take a step forwards and we bend and we tap the outside of the leg. We're going to do 5 on each side. So if you've been in Pilates with me this week, we've already done these. We step forwards, we come back, we step forwards, we come back, we step forwards, we come back. So we hold the lunge, just for clarity, hold the lunge position. So that back heel is always lifted. We bend as you bring the hand round. So we're in and up, in and up, down and lift. 2 more on this leg, down and lift. And then 1 more time, down and lift. On one leg again, but this time this is coming down towards the floor. So we take the back leg out, we reach, come up. We're going to reach, come up, reach and lift, reach and lift. 2 more now, down and up. 1 more time, down and lift. And then the same thing to the other side. Take this foot forwards. We'll come down and lift, down and lift, down. And it's just getting that balance on the one leg, down and lift. 1 more time, down and lift. Then those squats again, down to your knees, arms come out, up to standing, down to your knees, arms come out, up to standing, down to your knees, arms come out, up to standing, down to your knees, arms come out, up to standing. 2 more now, down, bend, up and lower again, down, bend, up and lower. Yes, and then into that backward stepping lunge. So remember, first option was we tapped back, so we step and we're back. Second option, backwards stepping lunge. So that might be a little slower. In, lift. And with the more, what do we call it? So normally I would stand and we do lunges. We will do that later. But with these, obviously there's a bit more movement. So trying to get that technique right each time. But any backwards stepping, really, really good for us. And in and in. And up. Right, so it's first round of our little warm-up. Let's just come onto the balls of the feet. Excuse me. Start to just move those arms Lift up through your chest. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, and then from here, just swing those arms around so you get a bit of a twist here. Lift, twist, in, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, let's just go through those exercises one more time. So take a little walk. We are going to start with that kick. So we come up. This time that hand's coming down. 3, 4, lift up. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the same thing to the other side. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then that little lunge reach. So we step forward, set it up. You've got that lunge position, your back heel is lifted, hip opens up, take the hand, we reach and we come up. Now the progression that I showed you in class was that you reach and touch the floor. So you can come down, you come in across the body, down and lift, down and lift, down and lift, and again from here, down and lift, and then take it onto the other side. So again, that back heel is lifted, hip opens up, nice and tall here, down and lift, down and lift, down and lift, down and lift, again from here, tap, come up, one more time, tap and lift. Then that one leg, balance forwards, let your leg come up, tap down, lift and lower, lift, tap down, lift and lower, up, tap down, up, and then onto the other side. Take that foot forwards, bring that leg back, and we'll come up and tap, up and tap, lift and lower, lift and lower, again from here, up and up, and one more time, up and down. Bring your hands to your hips, a little bit of balance, a little bit of one-legged, in, out, up, come down, lower, bend, up and down, tip, bend, up and lower, tip, bend, up and down, again from here, tip, bend, up and lower, and then a little twist here, looking over your shoulders again, come round and round, that shoulder comes in and in, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then take this side step now and add a little bit more spring. We're coming across, over, 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 little jump, spring, 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 and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more now, across, and back, and then just up onto the balls of the feet. So we're going to lift up the chest, bring those arms in, breathe up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Okay, grab yourself some water, and then we're going to come back with your light weights, so your 1s or 2s to start off with. Grab your weights and come on back. So we start with those hands near the chest. We're going to come down, push out, in and up, down, push out, in and up, down, push out, in and up, back, out, in and up. Again from here, down, out, in, lift, down, out, in, lift. 2 more now, down, out, in, lift. 1 more time, down, out, in, lift. Then we step 1 foot back. So we're back into your lunges, but we're just going to hold this time. So you come on down, you know this one. So we hold the lunge position, hands come into your chest, and we take a punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, and then take the other foot back. So we come down, hold your lunge position, and we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back up to standing. Pop those weights down on the floor. That's the first 2 exercises done. And then we come back into the side exercises. So building on that warm up, but if you can now, we jump and we hold. So we use that space, jump and hold. Jump, 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 good. Jump again, spring, spring, over, over, stay with me. Jump, 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 jump. And then from here, so I'm using my sideways space, so I'm going to jump up to my wall. I'm going to jump forwards, stop, and run back. Run forward, stop, and run back. So I'm doing it on different legs. Run forwards, come back. Run forwards, stop, come on back. And it's that forwards and backwards motion I want you to get. So you can, wherever you've got space, couple of meters, we run forwards, stop on the line, come back. Run forwards, stop on the line, come back. Forwards, back. Forwards, back. Again. Forwards, back. Hopefully this is warming you up, Maggie. And back. Forwards and back. And then gently twist. You get a bit warmer, Maggie. Okay. And then public service. When your heat is broken. Twist through your upper body. In and twist and twist. Okay, so we're going to take it back. We're coming back into your kick, but we're taking this leg back. So we push up, swing the leg back. Take your time. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. And then the same thing on the other side. Push, come back. Push, come back. Push, back. Push, back. Again, lift, and 3, and 2, and 1 more. Push back. Right, grab your light weights again for me, please. Are we there? So we hold them in towards your chest. We squat, press, in, up. Again, we're going to squat, press, in, up, squat, press, in, lift. Again, squat, press, in, lift. Stay with me. Squat, press, up. 1 more, squat, press, up, and up to standing. Then we come into your lunge. We're going to take a step back, lift up through your hip, and come on down. Hands into your chest. Hold the lunge. Those of you that want to, take it lower. Again, want, inverted commas. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then up and to the other side. Take that foot back. We come down into your lunge. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. back up to standing. And we're going to shake out through your legs. And then from here, you're going to pop those weights down. We come into our big side jump, across, over, spring, spring. Again, jump, 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 jump. Stay with me. In and in and jump. 3, 2, 1. Yes, and those little runs, do you remember? So set yourself a little target end line. We're going to run, we stop, run back, run, stop, come on back. Alternate legs, run, stop. Obviously, you could walk briskly if the running's not on your radar this morning. Run, stop, come back. Run, stop, come back. Again, run, stop, come back. Run, stop, come back. Stay with me. Run, stop, come back. One more time. Run, stop, come back. And then those big kicks where we come up, push back, up, push back, up, push back, up. Nice big movement. In, last one, and then to the other side. So we come down, push, up, up, up. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just back to a little swing. Let your elbow come round, across, over, over, and then into a little jog. Come on up, lift the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, so we've done that second circuit. Get yourself some water. Now we're going to come to your heavier weight for our third circuit. We'll be building that resistance. So grab your weight for me, please. Shoulders come back, and we're going to come on down. So down to the floor in your squat, up to standing. In first round, depending on, so if you've done your workouts over the Christmas holidays, well done. But you can stick with the weight you were using before. If you need to ease in a little gentler, use a slightly lighter one for this weight. It's just in terms of how quickly we add the volume of training. Don't want to end up injured. So we come in and lift. In and lift. Lower and up. Lower and lift. Again from here. Down and down and down. And one more time. Down and lift. Then, do you remember those lunges we were doing before? So we hold your lunge position, and now we're going to hold this weight up in towards your chest. Again, we're not coming up and down. I just want you to hold here, and we're going to twist, come back, twist, come back, twist, back, twist, back. Again, rotate, come in, twist, come in, twist, in, twist, and up, and then to the other side. So find your lunge, holding that weight into your chest, finding that lunge position, twist, and back. If this feels challenging for you with the heavier weight, just come back to the light ones. Up, twist, twist, one more each way, twist, twist, and then back to me for our upright rows. Remember these from last month? So a little bend through the knees, elbows, 2, 3, 4, again, 5, 6, 7, one more time, 8, and lower, and then pop that weight down on the floor. We're going to come into our jog. So 30 seconds. Up onto the balls of the feet. driving those arms. Let me check in with my times. Up. A little quicker with the feet if you can, but mainly I want you to be able to sustain this for that 30 seconds. Lift up, up. Where are we? Halfway. Good. Up onto the balls of the feet. Try and relax your toes as much as you can as you're doing this. If you need to, you could just come to a march and punch those arms. You're still going to get that heart rate up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to that heavy weight again. Now it's round number 2. As I said before, if you have a heavier option you want to go back to, you can do that this time. Shoulders back, in and lift, lower and lift. Getting those legs working, heart rate up, down and in and in and lift. Push, down, up, down, up, down and down. Again from here. 3 and 2 and 1 and lift. So I'm coming back to that lunge twist again. Choose your weight. We hold the lunge position. I'm just resting this on my chest. Twist and back. Twist and back. Twist and twist. One more each way. Twist and twist. Change legs. Come to the other side. Take that foot back. Hold your lunge. Twist. 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 One more each side. How are we doing? Well done. And then up into your upright row. So again, that weight slightly forwards. Lift. 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 3 more. 3 and 2. Lead with the elbows. 1 and lower. Pop that weight down onto the floor. Into a little jog. 30 seconds. Where's my timer? Here we go. Up, up, up onto the balls of the feet. Lift. In. Drive those arms. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now hold your little squat position down and we're going to punch. So cardio for our last circuit before we come down to the floor. A little lower. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeater. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other side. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Curls. Lift. Heel to your bottom. Squeeze. In. Step. Tap back. Tap. 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 And squat. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. Down. 4 more. 4 and well done. 3 and 2. Last one. We go back to your repeater. We are in. 2, 3, 4. Drive. 5, 6, 7. Change legs. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We spring back. 5, 6, 7. Punch. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into your hamstring curls next. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squat. Out. And 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Last 2. 1 more set. Repeater. Come a little lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change legs. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, punches next, down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, step, tap back, tap, 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 squats, in, and 2, 3, 4, again, 5 and 6. Slow them down, do fewer if you need to. Curls, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready to jog, up, up, up onto the balls of the feet. Lift the chest, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Okay, nice big side step. Bring those arms wide. Let's have a little sway. That's it. Up. Good. Shake out your hands. Elbows, shoulders. Breathe. Stand here for me. Remember the little shakes. Loosen up the shoulders. You're supposed to do this if you're tense or stressed or angry. There we go. Shake out through the rest of the body. Let's come down to the floor. So, are we there? Right, grab the mat, Karen. Down to the floor. So from your hands and knees now, let's just start in a twist. We're going to bring one arm up, open up through the side, and then come on down. Other side now, lift and hold and come on down. Lift and hold, come on down. Lift and hold, come on down. Toes under, come and hover. Let your knees hover up off the floor and lower. Lift and hover and lower. Lift and hover and lower. Lift and hover and lower. Again from here, 2 more. Lift and hover and lower and hover. Now, as you come down, we're going to take a cat stretch. Push and stretch, drop the back down. Push and stretch, drop the back down. Push and stretch, drop the back down. Push and stretch, sit your bottom back, let your hands come forwards and stretch. And we're going to come in, down, up, and back. In, down, up, and back. In, lower, up, and back. In, lower, up, and back. Again from here, in, down, up, and back. One more time, in, down, up, and back. Round 2, seated, and we're going to come down to the floor. So roll onto your backs, bring your knees up with you. So I want you to hold this position. Feel your lower back comes into the floor for this one. Hold that shape. And then we come on down. We're going to bring those legs up and we start. We're going to bring the leg in towards you. So this is your first layer, ribs down. If you want to, we can come and reach and tap. So we come up, 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 and up. And then into a twist here. We haven't finished. Interim mobility. Let your knees come over to the side. And we come up and over to the other side. And then round again onto your hands and knees. Shall we start with those hovers once again? Let your toes come under. Knees lift and hover and lower. Knees lift and hover and lower. Lift and hover and down. And again, lift and hover. And then as you lower, stretch out drop down, stretch out, sit back, let your bottom come to your heels and your hands forwards. And we'll come in, lower, up, and back. In, lower, up, and back. In, lower, up, and back. One more time. In, lower, up, and back. And then round to seated. Bring your hands to the backs of your thighs, hands to the backs of your thighs. Come under, roll back. So you let your lower back come into the floor and hold. And then let your feet come up and we come in, and your option, reach up to your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then into your twist, let your knees come over to the side and twist, opening up through your chest. And then up and over to the other side. We twist. And then up and up to seated. Let's take a stretch. Well done. Ease down, just stretching out through the back of your leg. And up and over to the other side. Ooh. And then round onto your hands and knees. Let's just take a stretch now into your calves. Bring one foot back for me. We're going to stretch the heel away and back in. Out and back. Out and back. Out and in. Other side. Stretch and back. Stretch and back. Stretch and back. Stretch and back. And then onto the balls of your feet. Let your heels come down so you stretch out through your calves and through your ankles. Let your hips lift up. Around the back. Start to roll now all the way up to standing. And we're going to come up to the top there with me. Hold that position. There we go. And then from here, just bring backs of your hands together. We're going to stretch out through your back. Open up through your chest. Take a big breath in here. Give yourselves a little round of applause and a gold star for your first one back. You are fully up to date with your Wednesday classes as of now, because it's the first of the year, fully up to date for 2025. Well done. Let me stop the recording.